Hey everybody, Jason from Jeep. Today we're going to be changing one of these. It's a front axle U-joint for my 96 Cherokee. They're starting to go bad. I've still got a weird driveline vibration issue, which I've was under there crawling around the other day and noticed some play in the front U-joints. I'll show you how I determined that at least one of the U-joints was bad. Let me get this jacked up and we'll get started. So I've been getting a really bad driveline vibration, which I thought was my rear drive shaft, and changed the U-joints on that and didn't change one iota. So started doing some more investigating, and lo and behold, the other night when I had to put it into four-wheel drive to get through a little bit of snow in the yard, I noticed some clicking, some clacking, and that's a pretty good indication that your U-joints on your axle are going bad. So I crawled underneath there, and what I did to check is, with one tire stationary, I'm just grabbing the drive shaft, the front drive shaft, and turning it, and you can see there's some play in there, and you can probably hear the clicking and the clacking. Not a ton, but enough to tell me that they're bad. There should be zero play in there. So we're going to pull those U-joints out and replace them with new, and we'll do both sides, and hopefully that solves everything. So with the hub removed, then removing the axle is as simple as just pulling it out. And there we go. You can hear there's not a lot of play in it side to side, but you can, it's definitely rough, and you can hear it squeaking and grinding. So yeah, definitely bad U-joints. So on the axle U-joints, they're a little bit different than the drive shaft U-joints. The drive shaft U-joints, remember, have these clips that go on the outside of the caps to hold them in. The axle U-joints have these, they're like C-clips that go on the inside. And I've already started taking them off. You can see these are, well, again, it's a Michigan Jeep, so they're just rusty and coming off in pieces. Basically, all you have to do is find them, because there's so much crud and crap in here. It's been a little difficult. And then you can take a little screwdriver or a little chisel, and you put it right on the end, and you just kind of pound it out, if it'll come out. I'll try going at it from a different angle here. Alright, well, once again, part of it came loose. I don't know if it'll show up on the camera or not, but no, probably not. But yeah, like some of it came flying off of there, but a lot of it didn't. So it's just a matter of gotta keep trying until you get it. Those have to come out. You're not getting that U-joint out without damaging something. There we go. So hopefully that's all of it, or the rest of it, and it looks like that's the other half. So there you go. You got 4 of them to do. You got 2 on the short piece here and 2 on the longer side. So have fun with that. Okay, so once your clips are off, you need to either get a press. You might be able to use your vise. I'm going to use my hammer, and I forgot that I'm going to have to bend these anyways when I pound these out of here. So I'll just have to bend them back when I'm done. But basically I'm trying to drive this part down so that it drives the cap in the middle up. So I'm supporting it on the vise by these ears, and we'll see what happens. Let's give it some wax. Here we go. Oh my gosh, are those needle bearings coming through on there? There's they're not really needle bearings anymore. They're just they're pieces. So yeah, this U-joint, bad U-joint. There we go. So on these, we're just going to rest it on the vise on the old caps there on the U-joints. Just make sure there's enough room for it to slide, and we're going to pound it right there. Nice sharp blows. The fewer blows, the better. So nice and sharp to try and force that cap to move quicker. At least there was some needle bearings left in that one. Not in that one, just dust. Can you see that? There we go, old nasty U-joint out. Brand new U-joint ready to go in. So we're going to take the caps off. And now we're going to take one of these caps. Can be real careful of the needle bearings. We're going to slide it onto there. Make sure you got a good surface to work on, and then now you need to get them centered so you can get those clips back on. And for that, I'm just taking a smaller hammer, and actually that looks pretty good right about there. There's one. There. One U-joint installed on that half. Now we just got to get the other half in. Now I'm just going to pound those back up and flat. There you go. Not perfect, but again, it's just a little dust shield, so it'll suffice for what it needs to do. Now we can go put it all back together. Well, we're just going to slide that back into place. We're going to go kind of gently because there's a seal in there in the differential that we don't want anything to happen to. So we're not going to go shoving it in there. We're just going to kind of support it. And then when it gets through there we go. Now I'm replacing the hub too. I'll put a link right here, and if you want to see how to put it all back together from this point, just click right here and it'll take you to the hub video of putting the new hub back on. Alrighty, well, there we go. One test drive later, seems to be working great. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more Jeep repair videos. I'm going to be adding more Jeeps to the Heap of Jeep family. Check us out on Facebook as well. We're also on Twitter, or you can check us out online at heapofjeep.com. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe.